Hello there. Today we're going to move on and do a draft because goodness knows I'm surely low on gems and high on gold, and I need to get. Well, I didn't need to, but I'd quite like to get that mastery pass to get a bunch more packs. Currently in quick draft we have Crimson Vow, so we're going to go take it for a spin in quick draft. So, if you don't know, this is one of the amazing ways. Hull Breach Horror is in the first pack. It is a ridiculous finisher, and I think it's completely worth going for. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, getting a bum on the first one, maybe not the best idea, but we need this card. We need more of it, so yes. Also got a nice Splendid Reclamation there, which we already have a copy of, and so I'm not going to necessarily rare draft it. It is a cool card. We are currently in blue. Green wouldn't be too bad. Other creatures, beginning of combat. No, I think we just want some kind of removal or something. The Scab isn't too bad at all. We could go for the blue-black archetype, or we might want some removal in red, which might be quite good. Blue dry. Yeah, I think we want the removal. The red removal looks good. We go for some sort of blue-red combination here. Well, what else we got? Could you control a plus? No, that's alright. The impulse draw is alright as well. The alum's not too bad. But we could also go for the Stitch to System and try and go for the kind of blue-black. But that would be weird going into that archetype. See, I'm terrible at drafting, so please, as much feedback as possible on how I do with this draft. But I think a nice creature that helps us scry wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm going to try and ignore these ratings. Well, not ignore them, but kind of take them with a pinch of salt. They are very good, useful things, though. This isn't bad removal. I wouldn't mind some. Quite like having more spells as well. So, nothing too exciting here. Maybe the Valorous stance. We might go into blue-white instead. Ooh, Kindly Ancestor. Gives something lifelink. Also acts as two creatures, which could work quite well with Hull Break, but we don't want to worry about that too much. It's a nice lifelinker. Maybe the Undead Butler could work out quite well, just having the recursion. And then if we are going into an exploit, yeah, this works quite well, doesn't it? So we'll get the Butler. Ooh, Wandering Mind. Yes, as we're in blue, blue-red isn't looking the worst right now, so we could go to blue-red. Yeah, it's alright, but I think, yeah, let's go for Wandering Mind. Sure, we don't have the best spells in red yet, but Reckless Impulse are kind of, it's kind of a bit dangerous if we want to play a Hull Breach, but it is some good draw, so it could be good in the late game, isn't it? So yeah, let's go for it. Not used to playing that card, really. Wash Away, nice counter magic. What do we have? Do we have any much more instants? We do have a few more instants. We could go completely blue-red. What does this do? At the beginning of instead, if you discard the card, transform it into an attacker. And we do have the exploit synergies in black, so we're going to keep ourselves open a bit. That's not too bad as a card. Let's see. Another Reckless Impulse. Yeah, we're probably not doing enchantments in white if we're going to whites. And start mill 2 cards. Excellent. The cards from the graveyard. This is quite nice. I mean, I like the exile part and the removing a zombie part. But yeah, let's stick with our blue-red plan for now. 2 damage to each non-vampire creatures. Could be quite a good sweeper in case we're worrying about token decks. But yeah, why not? I think I'm going to take the Vampire's Vengeance. We don't really want too many Reckless Impulses, but screw it, let's have another one. Return to non-land permanent. Yeah, I quite like the idea of playing blue-red, working up to Hullbreaker Horror here. Just a matter of finding it and not exiling it in a nasty way. So put our white card in the sideboard for now, and our black card. And yeah, we'll have a name for the head. Okay, let's see what we get in the next one. Ooh, Ascendant Pack Leader. We do have a full set of that, so I don't need to worry about it. But we do have some nice bits of removal in Circle of Confinement. But again, in terms of red-white stuff, we probably just want another bolt. And then we have in our colours, well, yeah, black's not out of the question yet. Returns every card from your grave to the battlefield. Ooh, I wonder if we could do some sort of reanimator thing then. We discarded the cards. Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we do want to go for some reanimator thing. Look at the top cards you like, put 2 of them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Yeah, we could do some sort of like draw go thing with this at least. Can't block. Whenever you sacrifice one of the blood tokens, nah. Cradle safety is fine. What have we got? The Courier Bat could return stuff as well. Could go into some sort of when another creature control dies, transform Desperate Farmer into a 4/3 of lifelink. Fear of the Death does not seem. This got a card, it gains indestructible, then 4 more creatures in the graveyard, transform it. So yeah, we could go for some sort of reanimating thing, I suppose. We'll keep black in mind, considering we've got. Ooh, that does seem good, doesn't it? Dealing 1 damage. Yeah, quite like that. What we've got? Bloody Betrayal, gain control. It's alright. Syncopate's pretty decent, especially if we go. Exile 2 creature cards from your graveyard. If you do draw a card, nice evasion. Deals damage equals the number of wolves while which controls target opponent. Yeah, we're not going wolves. So it's between Ballista Watcher and Syncopate, I think. Definitely don't want that. The Bloodsworn. Do we have the? Yeah, we've not necessarily. We've got some decent black cards as a backup. I think we're sticking with blue-red. And Reckless Impulse is not looking too great. We don't want too many of them, I think. But it's a pretty tough creature, Ballista Watcher. Oh, we've got another Syncopate there. Well, Lantern Bearer could be alright. Gives something flying, doesn't it? Later on in the game. Do really like the idea of Syncopate, just being able to hold stuff up, like Scattered Forts, and just doing some sort of counterburn deck. We would like some more non-creature stuff. For revealing this doesn't go very well with Reckless Impulse at all, so maybe we should try and think about, if we're playing Reckless Impulse, what we're doing there. Tap that creature, draw a card. Lightning Wolf gains first strike. Chill to the Grave. Tap that creature doesn't untap during its untap step. That could be alright. We don't control any Maze Spirits. We do have. Yeah, but again, counterspells aren't amazing here, are they? We do have 1 zombie. I don't think I'd want to play 3 to draw a card and tap, but maybe I would. Screaming Swarm. What if we have with 1 or more creatures, talking about mills that many cards? Yeah, I mean this is another good top end card, isn't it? It's for us to build up to. So maybe we are just doing control into. Oh, Cigarette Spell you control. Do I have many of those? I have the Lantern Bearer. I can do that later. Chill to the Grave if needed. It's not the best, but it is. It has got evasion. I do like that evasion, so we'll go with that. What else? Witness the Future. So I need to read. Target player shuffles up to 4 target cards from the graveyard into the library. You look at the top 4 cards of your library and put one of those cards into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Maybe we won't do that. That gives us Hull Breaker, but I think we have enough wing cons, and maybe Cradle of Safety works quite nicely with. No, Cradle of Safety is too situational. This works pretty much at all points of the game. So yeah, I'm going to give Witness Future a go. And once again, well, there's our black. If we do want to go into some sort of reanimator thing, we do have a decent amount of black cards. Blood Hypnotist can't block whenever you sacrifice. Free for free, can't block. Maybe we want to go Bloody Betrayal, but we don't really have any sacrifice. So yeah, I'll put this in the sideboard, it's fine. It's another Scab. Yeah, let's go for the Syncopate. Even though Reckless Impulse does not. Maybe we just go Syncopate over Reckless Impulse and play a bunch of counters. Oh, hello. Inspired Idea. It's a nice draw there. It's a sorcery. That is good card draw, so we'll go for it. Nope. Another Syncopate. The Bolt's much more important, though. Exactly 2 creatures. Add red until you don't lose mana. I mean, it's fine, isn't it? It's 2/3 that turns into a 3/3. Transforms into deadly. Exactly 2 creatures as well. Do we gonna have exactly 2 creatures? Let's see what else we got. We got Sure Strike, which is pretty alright. Let's go for another Scattered Fort. Quite like if we're doing the instant speed stuff. When it explodes creature return. Ooh, that's nice. Another Chill to the Grave, which I'm still not too sure on. Diver Scab. We're not going to have many creatures to exploit, really. We're not doing the exploit thing, so maybe Chill to the Grave is the way to go, because it just gets us through our deck. Voltaic Visionary deals 2 damage to you whenever you play an exile card. Yeah, that seems good. That seems very good. We'll do that. But again, it kind of clashes with what we're doing, doesn't it? 4 damage to our creature, create a number. No, that's really expensive. So it's either another Ballista Watcher or it's a Lantern Bearer. I think we're more keen on getting some good high-end creatures, so we'll go Ballista Watcher. Cruel Witness, whenever you cast a non-crit spell, it's well. Yeah, I like this. Let's go Cruel Witness. Frenzied Devils, non-creature spell, it's +2/+2. Oh, no, it's too late. Too late in the game to do that. Attack target creature with controls. This seems nice. Yeah, we'll go that. So really what we're working out here is if we are playing counter spells. And I don't think we are, because I don't know, a lot of our deck's quite expensive, so maybe we do lose the Reckless Impulses and instead try to go for something a bit slower, which means Scattered Forts is a bit more. Yeah, no, I like this. We've got a lot of instant speed stuff. And some decent creatures to follow up with. The removal is pretty light, but also if we... Yeah, I don't think we want more than one Witness Future, but if we have 2 of these, it does mean we can't mill out, which I don't know how much of a concern that's going to be, so maybe we'll save one. We'll save this for another time. This is a decent counter spell, I suppose, if we have a couple of Lantern Bearers. We get another one that might come around. Dreadlight Monstrosity. It's alright. Discard a card, draw a card. I don't know why this, I think we do want that. Fire Swarm's alright. Another Ragged Recluse if we do want to go in black, which is looking less and less likely. End the Festivities. Which one would I rather? I think Fear of Death, actually, but I mean, it's still not going in. This is turning into a weird deck. It's better target which gets, yeah, sure, that's probably not going in the main. Right, so... Let's see, what have we ended up with here? So... We've got very little fixing. We do have Hullbreak, Horror, and this is... Maybe attack one of many creatures, attack them, knows that many cards. Maybe we don't want to mill them too much. The flying's really nice. These are big boys. Cruel Witness, one of you... Yeah. Binding Geist. I think we lose... We've got 4 counter spells this way, which is quite nice. So we can deal with early creatures quite nice with Flame Blessed Bolts. What does Alchemist Retrieval do for us? I don't know, it can deal with a bigger problem, which we can encounter. Gaslit Snare is any spell, so that's free for that, that's quite good. I like these activated abilities. Voltaic Visionary doesn't really work with what we're doing. Inspired Idea we're keeping. Stitched Assistant, we're probably not doing that. Blood Hypnotist, no. And that one. Vampire's Vengeance I want to keep. Wandering Mind is great. Nice. Okay, so now we just need to make a few more cuts. So we have some good removal here. Maybe Lantern Bearer just doesn't cut the cake quite. Don't think there's much we need to give flying. I mean, it does target the Storm Chaser Drake. I think Binding Geist is the other one that's just a bit rubbish, and then we'll lose a Chill to the Grave. So we seem to have a mini blue-black control grave at the top. A mini blue-red, control deck that ends in Hullbreak Horror and Screaming Swarm. And Screaming Swarm actually stops us from milling out by... Yeah, I think we still keep one of the Witness the Futures just in case. Right, let's change the sleeves. In fact, let's not. Let's just have a blank sleeve and leave the rest up to chance and move on to game 1. Okay, so we're against Eurasia. So it would seem that we aren't great for lands here. We can syncopate some early turns. We are going first, which is quite nice. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. We're syncopating Scattered Forts, which means we can do a counter burn kind of thing if we need to. I mean, counter draw. The rest go into our graveyard with this. That's fine. We do still have our one Witness the Future, wasn't it? Okay, they have a knife. That's fine. Nice, we got the land. See if we really need to syncopate their next turn. It would be quite nice just to get it used. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create blood. Yeah, why not? Let's syncopate that. And maybe we should just make our way up to the Ballista Watcher. Which we didn't do there. Ooh. I think we want the Bolt over the Inspired idea. Just so that we have that removal ready. We have Scattered Fort with us. Small card draw. And the Heirloom does 1 red, so hopefully we can just kill something with Blessed Bolt. Maybe now they've seen that they're not playing what they've got. Wandering Mind should be quite a large problem for them, so they might just want to deal with that before we play our next threat. Oh, fantastic, that's great. I think we just kill that. Considering it makes them a lot of mana. I might want to turn the volume down as well. No, it's at 50, that's fine. So we can go Ballista Watcher, or we can just hold up some card draw. The Vampire's Vengeance, they seem to be playing a lot of cheap, small creatures. And so, it's probably wise. We'll go with the Cruel Witness, actually. This surveils every time we play a non-creature, and it doesn't die to Vampire's Vengeance. So if they keep doing the thing where they just play cheap creatures, we can just wipe the board and keep our Cruel Witness. Let's see. Yeah. And we can exile cards from the graveyard with Honored Heirloom, so actually it's a fairly decent pick, I think. I really, really do not draft enough to have much authority on the matter. But it looks like they're building up something big. If they do have a bomb, we do want Scattered Forts just in case, I think. But also at the same time, this farmer... I don't know if I want them making blood tokens. We're in a good position. Let's just get rid of those. Oh, it's just whenever it deals combat damage, regardless. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay, we got the lands. So I think Ballista Watcher comes on down. It's quite likely they won't stop playing cards on their turn. And that hits hard. Nice. So if they're using their blood token, that's a good sign that they're not doing amazing. We may want to... And at least next turn we're just happy to sit back and let them do their thing now. Cool. Traveling Minister. Absolutely fine by me. They might want to buff it up and then exile something from our graveyard, I suppose. Yeah, we do have a few spells they might want to get rid of. Don't really know what recursion we have, or if there's anything that we're really worried about our graveyard being interacted with. Like, Witness the Future will go away. Yeah, they probably want to get rid of their Cruel Witness. Cool. So the Bolt's nice. The thing is if we play nothing, we can just kill the... We can just kill the Traveling Minister with Ballista Watcher's ability, so we'll do that. There we go. So, yeah, cool. So we can use Ballista Wielder to kill the Traveling Minister, if they choose to equip it. That's so nice how this pings stuff away. Are they just going to use the ability? I think they're in a tight spot here, but I may be wrong. Cool, they've gone for that. That's fine by me. Let's see if they want to do anything else. Courier Bats. Return to 1 target creature. Okay, that's fine. Because they'll target something, and then we can just exile it. Cool. And then I think we kill the bat as well. They've only played 1 card this turn. Yep, if they... Oh, this could be... I mean, this is blowout. Not blowout after blowout, but if they then target the bat with the knife, we can just destroy that thing. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Oh no, they're going to exile something instead? I mean, even though it does feel pretty bad if I do kill the bat, I think that's probably what they should be doing with that mana. They might have a combat trick here. I don't know. Okay, there's our Witness the Future. I'm just going to do the same again. I think if they're just going to gain life with the Minister, we're not really that fussed. If they equip it, then I'll shoot it, but I'd rather use Scattered Forwards to get small lands in my hand and make my way to a Hullbreak. It does feel like we're doing fairly well at this point. Yes. I don't think... I mean, if they use the Minister to gain life... Oh, I guess the point was to use the bat, right? Attack, you may pay 1 if you do it gains indestructible. Sure. That's only on attack, right? Yeah. So then... Okay, fine. I think I'm more interested in casting Scattered Forts than killing that still. But... yeah, let's kill it now. So if they want to exploit, they've got to exploit their own Mind Leech. Okay. So I am very tempted just to go to Vampire's Vengeance. Yeah, we're not far off Hullbreak Horror here, so yeah, let's play that board. I think we were very well suited against for this matchup. And we can ping them twice if they just don't play anything. If worse comes to worse. Yeah. Do they choose to kill it? They might just choose to kill it. It's fine. Because we'll just ping you twice. Sweet. Well, that's happy times. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, we're on to the second game now. Against Doven Blue. So this time, we won't be able to counter anything until turn 2 with Syncopate. We do have Flame Blessed Bolts, we do have Insurrection, and we do have a decent amount of land. It's a shame none of it's red, but I'm very tempted to just keep this. Yeah, that's okay. So we can just mount in. Might be an idea just to kill this, depends on if they have any sacrifice synergies. But I think just getting rid of this is decent enough. And now we can just kind of chill. Syncopate their turn 3, hopefully. If we're not syncopating, we're just going to keep going. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We syncopate it for 1. I mean, why not? And now what we could do is just keep on holding up the counter magic, and if they do nothing, we draw. So, yeah, cool. All Scattered Forts. We'll get a Screaming Swarm and an island. Cool. So this cares about spirits, but not horrors. So I think we just keep going. Yeah. Just keep chilling. Don't really care about that. It's too tempting just to get all the way to Hullbreak now. And this Screaming Swarm seems a bit rubbish. So why don't we just hold... Nah, we'll go with the Wandering Minds. And that way we have... Oh, inspired idea. I think we want Yeah, let's get the... Oh, unfortunately Hullbreak is now going to be really close to the bottom of our deck. So we're going to have to think about using a different card. So maybe Flame Blessed Bolt is the way, but I think Inspired Idea is probably better. It's annoying. We can also Alchemist Retrieval our own Wandering Mind, which means that Hullbreak will no longer be so far down the deck. Whenever it has close creature, yeah, we're going to counter that one. This does feel a bit mean. We're not going to block it now. Oh, there we go. Cruel Witness is much more up my street. So yeah, we'll play the Cruel Witness. We do seem to be playing Horror Tribal a bit here. And we can bounce, if they play a big one, we can just bounce it with Alchemist Retrieval. Yeah, that's a big one. Not quite sure how we deal with that. So I think we bounce it for now, at least. We'll get Ditch the Mountain. Let's... One or more creatures target player mills that many cards. How much do we think that's a problem if we start milling them out? Because this can block the mana form. Or maybe it's just a good idea to draw some cards. See if we get the Syncopate. Yeah, we'll just draw 3 cards. Yeah, actually, I think I do want that. So then we can at least exile a bunch of their stuff if they start to mill. Right, what have we got left to deal with this mana form? Not much is the answer. I suppose we can always kill it with something else. Alluring Suitor. So maybe it's now just race time. We've got 9, so we could just go... Ballista Watch is pretty chunky, but so is Screaming Suitor. So if we do Screaming Suitor, we can Scattered Force. Cool, that's good. And this means they're fairly close to lethal. We're holding up Scattered Forts. They'll probably play the Hellkite, right? Okay. That's pretty bad. Ballista Watcher probably ain't gonna cut it at this point. The Gaslight Snare's good and the Island's good, but it's a bit late for those as well. So yeah, we kind of messed up. But what we can do, so at the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a non-living creature if you do create a token. So we can bounce one. We can also do quite a decent chunk of damage. We can do a decent chunk of damage with Vampire's Vengeance, kill another one of these demons. And we can always Witness Future to get Flame Blessed Bolt back to get rid of all these annoying creatures. So I say we just do an all-out attack, yeah. We mill them for a bunch. They'll block, they'll block. Cool. And then we can Witch's Vengeance. Oh, actually, we can just return the Witch's Vengeance, right? So, target to 4 cards split back. We'll put Wandering Mind, Screaming Swarm. We want Inspired Idea back. And we want... let's have Cruel Witness. And then we get... Oh, wait, what? Target player just for look at the set 4 cards of your library. Oh, I see, I see. So we want a Flame Blessed Bolt. So we can finish this off. And then Gaslight Snare makes something cost 3 more, so if they just play the Hellkite, then it's fine. So I think that's Ballista Watcher here. Kind of sucks having that counter stuck in hand, I suppose, but we can always use the Blood Token. Yeah, just a straight up Abrade, that's pretty good. They're going to attack with exactly 2 creatures as well. Ooh, what a turn. Nice. So, we did Gaslight Snare wrong. Oh, Cruel Witness means that we do have some flying potential. Gaslight Snare might be able to block deal with something, but I doubt it. Yeah, we can't cancel that. Does that mean we're dead? 3, 6, 9, 10, 14. It does indeed, so... see what we get. Hopefully something. It might just be the Hullbreak Horror. I think we've gone all... have we gone rounds? No, I Syncopate. So what we wanted to do was that first. Okay, alright, good game. That was pretty nice. Yep, cool. Cool, on to the next one. So we're on to game 3. I think this is again a decent hand. Can... aha, Syncopate, lovely. See if they play... I think this is worth using the Flame Blessed Bolt. Cool, okay, as long as we keep drawing lands, we're fine. So we can definitely Syncopate whatever they do. Or Gaslight Snare if it's too much of a problem. I'm tempted to just let that resolve. And then they can use the Blood Token if they want, but I think... let's again hold, because we might want a Scattered Force. Cruel Witness would be good. They're up to 4 now, so they're going to start playing some scary stuff. Yeah, that I don't want. So let's we'll Syncopate that. No, in fact, we'll Gaslight Snare it. Syncopate could always be paid for a bit cheaper, so Gaslight Snare is always going to cost 3, so I'm going to save Syncopate. Something like that. I feel mean. They can't pay that cost, can they? No, okay. There's a couple of gnarly werewolves gone, which means we can go into our Cruel Witness. Which they might just have the removal for, they might just have a Braid. It doesn't look like they do have a Braid, I think they could have cast it at their end step there. So they choose not to exploit the Fell Stinger. So currently if we race we're going to win. But then they go ahead and do something like that. Which leaves... let's just... ooh. Another Scattered Forts and a Wandering Mind? Or is the Vampire's Vengeance good here? Maybe we want Wandering Mind and Vampire's Vengeance, yeah. And then we can just cast the Wandering Mind. And hopefully, I think Syncopate's good, but maybe Witness the Future's better. It means we can dig for Hull Breach a lot. We're a lot happier digging for Hull Breach. That being said, I don't think Hull Breach is amazing right now. I mean, oh, Vampire's Vengeance is an instant, so we can use it to protect ourselves. But it does dig really well for Hull Breach. So let's just, yeah, we'll just trade there, that's fine. Surprised he didn't pay the farmer first. Yeah, we'll Witness the Future. ourselves. What do we want back? We want Cruel Witness. We want Scattered Forts, Wandering Mind, another Scattered Forts. And then we get Scattered Forts into our hands, which means we can hold up a counter and Scattered Forts, although it's unlikely Gaslit Snare is going to do anything amazing unless they have something awesome that's really big. Okay, so they finally got some damage to us. Cool, that turns a Sanguine Statuette into a vampire. And this does, okay, this is non-vampires, so the last game when I cast it, it doesn't deal 2 damage to everything. The Blood Crazed Socialite can go away. No Hullbreak Horror yet, so we're just going to hold on. Nice. These are both humans, so let's see what we get with Scattered Forts, then we might Vampire's Vengeance this. But look at the top 4 cards, and we have Ballista Watcher, and I think Alchemist's Retrieval is the one we want. And then we'll Vampire's Vengeance this board. Cool. They seem to find this all very irritating. Shall we Ballista Watcher now? Yeah. So we can always bounce one of these if they want to kill it. That's all we have the option for at the moment. But Alchemist Retrieval seems pretty nice. Cool, they play nothing. Oh, and there's the Hullbreak Horror. Good game. Good game. Nice. Nice. Okay, I think I know what we're trying to do with this draft deck now. So, alterations. I've realized that Selhoff Entombment says discard a creature card, so that's going. And Witness the Future actually seems fine, because it's good for digging for Hullbreak Horror, and it means we get our spells back. And I quite like having 2 of those just as a backup plan. It's a shame it's not an instant like Chill to the Grave. So maybe in another world we'd be playing Chill to the Grave, or maybe someone much more experienced would play Chill to the Grave over Witness the Future, but I really like the way this digs for things. So yeah, we're just going to make that change and then before we move on to the next game. So now we're against Marklaw. So as long as they're not vampires, I quite like this hand. I'm hoping the vampire avatar, the green is promising for not playing vampires. Yeah, that's a human. One that right now we can't deal with, but at least we have Syncopate. So we can counter a free drop, if they have it. Which they might not. Yeah, they've got Nature's Embrace, so what does that do? As long as the chance is does seem like a bit of a weird one to counter. But also seems worth it. We'll Syncopate it. In another world, I might Syncopate. We have another, and we're drawing lands quite well, so I think I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing here. This Fire Breather could get a bit hurtful. They know we're running counters now, so they might be more wary to play things. This turns into a Clossenblad Werewolf, which is also ramping them out. It would seem that our removal is not going to be that strong, but I think I'd rather stall them for a bit longer and I hope to get Geistlet Snare. In fact, what we can do is we can play Witness the Future soon and get our Syncopates back. So we are giving them an all-clear turn, apart from playing Blessed Bolt, but maybe we just... Nah, we don't need to do that. We can put our Syncopates back. And then get Chill to the Grave, I suppose. Bit annoying. If they do have something massive, at least we can deal with it for a turn. So this costs 2 less? Oh, only 1 less if you have a zombie. Okay, this is fine. So we might have to 2-for-1 this. So it's probably worth holding on. We'll play the Heirloom. Because the ideal situation is we get Hull Breach or Horror. This puts the rest at the bottom of the library. So yeah, we have a bunch of lands at the bottom of our library. Okay, yeah, that works out really well. So I think I'll give the Kessig thing +2/+0. We'll Chill to the Grave it. And then the risk we're taking of... Okay, there's Ballista Watch, that's good. So we'll hold... Should we hold up our removal? Yeah, let's... Wait, how much do we need? Yeah, we can still go Wandering Mind. Get ourselves... Oh, do we want... We want Scattered Thoughts, I think. Start trying to get to Hull Breach, or one of our big flyers. Although we do have Ballista Watcher, which is kind of nice. Oh, lovely. Oh, they've just gone straight into the board wipe. Nice. Okay, so do we try and get the next land? Yeah, let's try and get the next land. Oh, how unfortunate. At least we have our Screaming Swarm and Hull Breach for it, I suppose. Cool. Kind of want to... Yeah, we're gonna do this. And I think once we land this, we're pretty much in with the win. This gets +2/+1, and most it's becoming a... I don't know what removal they'd have in red-green still with Hullbreaker. They're targeting it. They're targeting it. It's a 7/8. Oh, look at them. They're looking at it. Even if we trade and they kill it, I think we still have enough power to deal with what they're doing. So I think so. Witness the Future's the sorcery, so we'll do that. What do we want to put back? Let's put back the Chill to the Grave and the other Witness the Future, Wandering Mind, and Ballista Watcher. Bounce the Werewolf. And then we'll get back the Wandering Mind. There, and we will attack them. So we have a few options here. We could start getting in with the Ballista Watcher as well. It's fine. See if they go to equip. If they go to equip, we just play an instant. They do go to equip, so we'll play Scattered Thoughts. And bounce the creature! And we'll get ourselves Gaslit. Oh no, an island. Wow. I didn't think I'd be doing this in draft. In fact, there's no button. Returns act on permanent to its hand. So we've got to make sure we always have something to return. There we go, Syncopate. There we go. I think that's fairly GG, is it not? I mean, we can't Syncopate the Werewolf the next time they play it. Do we care? I don't think we do care. Destroy target creature with flying. So we could Syncopate this. We could just play anything and we would be fine. Just, nah, it's fine. They won't kill it. They kill it. It means we can syncopate whatever if they want to play anything else, we can just syncopate it. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. It's not going too badly, not going too badly. So we've got Bob the Ceaseless Anger, which is a great name. Unfortunately, this hand is a bit trash. One mountain and nothing, and even if we had more mana, it's all just card draw. And again, I think we're finally getting our comeuppance. We'll discard an island, and maybe Inspired Idea has to come back a bit later, but also we're going to be playing quite a low hand here, so maybe we just go for it. We just play with a smaller hand size this game. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well. They can just pump the Wolf each turn. Please, just Flame Blessed Bolt. Nope. The Wandering Mind could get us the bolt. But this might indicate that we're playing too many threats. Well, you know, you just have bad games. Syncopate? We're not going to do much with the board wipe if we get that. Yeah, let's just get Syncopate. So sad, because I know we have it. It does make Wandering Mind a bit rubbish. This turns... Oh, this doesn't actually... This has training. It doesn't have... This isn't even a werewolf. I thought this was a werewolf. Okay, it just has training. That's fine. So they can thump it with the Snarling Wolf, which is kind of cool. But they're not going to. We're not going to block it. We'd rather keep it Synco. Inspired Idea the turn after. Eesh. Yeah, I think we've come across our nemesis. If we don't play a card, this turns into a 6/4. But I don't want to play a card, so we're gonna let that happen. And the thing is, they might just not play anything here, so we can Synco, but training. We can't block anything, so we might as well not bother. What are our outs? Our outs, I suppose, is just surviving until we get Screaming Swarm to block the big guy. So I mean, if they didn't play anything here, yeah, we'll Scattered Thoughts, but they're gonna do that. Get the the bolts and the... So this actually works quite well because it kills 2 of their threats. It does destroy 1 of ours. But I think that's the game we're playing right now. No, I think we have to do this now as well. Nothing's a vampire, so we do get to kill 2 creatures. I don't think that could have gone much better, really. Unless they have... They might just have something in response to this. It does look like they're holding up something or other. Oh, they can buff the wolf, of course. So that's it. They've got lethal, so that's a good game. Cool. Let's just see if they do it. Oh no, it goes back to daytime. Doesn't matter. The sharpshooter. Quite like this as an archetype. It's quite cool. Choose not to buff the Howling Wolf. Yeah, good game. Cool. Should have just let them see if they had it. Oh well. Okay, so I think we're 4 wins and 2 losses. So any game now will be the end of us. This, it has 2 counters, but it's not great early game. This is much better, so we'll just bottom the land. So we can Flame Vested Bolt turn 1 if we need to, we can Synco whatever comes after that. So yeah, okay, we'll go to the mountain. And we want to use our spells so we can get them back in the deck, really, I think, with Witness. This card's alright. Yep, perfect.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not that fussed about that. I think we want to play the... No, we want to use the syncopate for something else. Just hope they play something. They will. Yeah, and that's the exact kind of thing you want to syncopate. So we've got two of their disturbed things in their graveyards. Would like to start playing these Ballista Wanderers. I think the Wandering Mind... Yeah, we'll get the Flame Blessed Bolt. Because I'll deal with the Scorpion. And hopefully we can Witness Future into a red land and then Flame Blessed Bolt's Toxic Scorpion if we don't just draw the red land. In fact, we might as well just block this. It's not meant as a threat. Okay, so it looks like we will have to Witness ourselves. Get these cards back. Get a mountain, fantastic. And play the mountain. And now we have Alchemist Retrieval. Our Ballista Watchers should do a good job. Add 1 mana, fit an Omen counter. So we've got time with that. Just really want a land. Ugh. I guess we play the Ballista Watcher. Syncopate could become really relevant really soon, so I think that we definitely don't play the second Ballista Watcher here. And if they attack, then that's super suspicious. But maybe we just do it to get it out of their hand. No, we'll let them attack. I think we use our life total here. 1. Privilege gets +3 attack. That's pretty nice. So we'll just hold what we've got. That does turn their werewolf into a much bigger threat, but we can retrieve it and then syncopate if necessary. Yeah, that I'm not worried about. That's easily pingable. Yeah, Alchemist's Retrieval. Cool. And I'm so surprised they play the Storm Tracer Drake there. Yeah. We're just gonna kill it. Ooh, wait, what? So we can still very much do everything we want to do. But I think killing this is of utmost importance. And then leaving the turn over to them. Maybe we should have done that during their upkeep, but they could still transform it. Massive Might, +2/+2 and Trample. So what are they going to do? If they do the Chainsaw, we just kill it, right? They might have another Massive Might. No. So, yeah, Witness the Future. We'll do that to ourselves. We don't want all of these. And probably just a land. Maybe another Syncopate would be good, but I think land is more important right now. So that we can start really pinging them. And so that Syncopates remains a good card. That's 6. So that means they can definitely play Weaver of Blossoms without us syncopating it. Which is a bit annoying. Especially now they have the big creature. So, do we just go Ballista Watcher? They can't block, we deal them 5 damage. And then play another Ballista Watcher? That way we have 10 damage to deal to the next turn. They need to play 2 spells to stop us. And this 6/7 is pretty gnarly. Ah. 8. They don't sacrifice the forest. Okay. This seems a bit sketchy. So they can totally kill us. That would have to do, I think. Because we can block with both these creatures to kill this werewolf. And then syncopate anything else they try to do. How much do we want that to die? Not too much. But yeah, we want to syncopate that. And they can just tap their creature in response if they want to. But then, if they're not careful, we can deal 5. No, because then the creature stays alive, so they can block with it. We have 2 Ballista Watch activations. They tap the creature, we can then... we don't have enough mana. Unfortunately, the dream scenarios aren't working as quite as intended. Okay, they've let that die. Okay, that's good, that's good. So now our deck is looking like... Are they going to sacrifice the forest? They didn't sacrifice the forest. We're going to get blown out so hard here, aren't we? It would appear not. Alright, I think we have no time to waste. We have Scattered Forts, which is really good, really what we want to draw here. Okay, sure. Let's see. This Piper thing, it's a 2/2. It comes in, it's Nightbound, so we want to play 2 creatures, 2 spells. So for it to be a 2/2, we need to do Scattered Forts and Vampire's Vengeance. So we just need Scattered Forts to get us Alchemists. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Yeah, they do the same thing. We can Shelter Grave their creature, which is super nice. They move to combat. They do, so we're going to tap this down. 2 turns. 2 damage to have creature or planeswalker. Okay, cool. That's bought us a little bit of time. They're going to do it? Do they want to return the spell so badly? What other spells might they want? Massive Might. Strike. I really want to witness the future next turn just to allow myself time to stay alive, okay? We're playing a weird draft deck. Cool. So I want to keep it alive. We wanted that. That's really good. Okay. Let's witness the future. What do we want back? We want Ballista Watcher, our other Witness the Future. I think Syncopate's kind of done with now. Scattered Forts and a Chill of the Grave. And then we get another... This doesn't untap next turn. So, Flameless Bolt kind of seems a bit rubbish, doesn't it? But we'll get Scattered Forts. We've got 6 mana to play with, so yeah, let's just pass it over to them. If they go to equip this, It's a massive blowout for them. Oh my goodness. Let's just do this right. So we do want it to equip. Okay, it's not the blowout I thought it was. I did that wrong. But we still have a bounce. Ooh, which we have to use now. And then they can replay it. I choose not to sacrifice the forest. We can't, I mean, I've done an amazing job at stalling them. It's been 11 minutes now. Okay, Scattered Forts. There's Hull Break, and there is Syncopate. Is Syncopate completely useless here? Have I just messed up horribly? Potentially. They can only deal 3 next turn, though. So let's just see what they do. If they play the Scab, that's 4, and then they have 6 left, and we can Syncopate them from way... Yeah, we need to go to Syncopate. We're so close to the Hull Break Horror. Oh, this is horrible. Ooh. What do they want? The growth? We should have kept Syncopate. We should have kept Syncopate. This is sad. Oh no, we should have honored Heirloom, the spell. Oh god, we did everything wrong there. No, this is so sad. Do they want to do it? They want to do it. We should have honored Heirloom, the spell. Oh, I'm gutted. Oh, good game. Well, that's all, folks. We're going to see what we got from the packs that we won. And we did all right. We did all right. I think 4 wins is fairly appreciable. Let's see what we get. So, from 3 wins, you will get yourself a pack and 300 gems. And from that pack, we get a very good card, to be fair. That's not bad. And Valspon Spider. Well, we've slightly made our way towards that 3,600 gold for the pass if we want the pass. So that's alright. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the draft. I was quite happy with that deck. I thought it was quite fun. Lovely. See you again.